Okay, moving right along. We're getting into Cardigan. This is the single. This is the lead single from Folklore. You know it, you love it, you might hate it, but it is the biggest song, I think, from Folklore. So this was everywhere. I'm jealous that I never got the OG Cardigan. I'm not really a cardigan person, to be honest with you. I have the Torture Poets Department cardigan, ironically, but I don't know. I don't really feel like I look very good in cardigans, so that's on me. But I don't know if I would even wear it if I had it, but I'm jealous that I don't. You know what I mean? Folklore is my favorite album, and I don't even have the cardigan from it, so I'm jealous of you who has it, okay? Anyways, so when I listened to Cardigan for the very first time, this is how much I didn't know about Taylor Swift. I thought Cardigan was about Harry Styles. And maybe parts of it are. But like that was how much knowledge I had, was like, oh yeah, she dated Harry Styles at some point. So Cardigan's all about Harry Styles, right? Wrong. All right, let's also back to the one. When you listen to music on headphones, no matter what kind they are, it's so funny hearing the differences and the intricacies in headphones in that more like inclusive experience. I feel like I listen to a lot of music in the car. I just crank that up and you lose some of the experience when you listen to music solely on stereo. When you listen to it on a more inclusive experience like headphones, you just can hear so much more. So love that for me. Love that I'm listening to it on some headphones right now. Very excited to hear what else I can hear different. And let's get into Cardigan. Here we go.
Vintage tea, brand new phone, high heels on, cobblestones. When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
That constant piano too. Love that.
Sequin smile, black lipstick, sensual politics. When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
It's funny how much of a staple this song is.
I knew you, dancing in your Levi's, drunk under a street light.
Visual representation.
Hand under my sweatshirt, baby, kiss it better.
Kind of steamy.
And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite.
It's funny how much the production really opens up too, you know?
A friend to all is a friend to none.
Love that lyric.
These two girls lose the one. When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
It's funny how like quick of a verse that is, and then go right back into the chorus.
But I knew you, playing hide and seek and giving me a weekend's eye. I knew you, your heartbeat on the high line.
New York, High Line. That always felt like a 1989 reference, because it's New York, you know?
Under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite.
Man, and the edit of this song on TikTok, where it was like really amplified, like the cinematic version of this section, so beautiful. I also love that we just have like a little instrumental here too, you know? Here we go.
To kiss in cars and downtown bars was all we needed.
The vocals back there
You drew stars
and up there.
around my scars, but now I'm bleeding.
Oh man, I forgot how good it is.
Knew you, stepping on the last train, marked me like a bloodstain. I
Oh, God, the chills.
tried to change the ending, Peter losing Wendy. I knew you.
Man,
Leaving like a father, running like water.
a father running like water.
Are young, they assume you know nothing.
Like, that's crazy.
But I knew you'd linger like a tattoo.
This post verse,
Knew you'd haunt all over my wedding.
post verse 3.
Smoke would hang around this long, 'cause I knew everything when I was young. I knew I'd curse you for the longest time, chasing shadows in the grocery line. I knew you'd miss me once the thrill expired.
Very like, how did it end?
You'd be standing in my front porch lot, and I knew you'd come back to me.
She knew.
You'd come back to me, and you'd
you'd come back. Fades away into the...
And when I felt like I was an old cardigan
Ugh.
under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite.
Similar ending here with this distorted thing to the ending of The One. I never noticed that. Very similar. Interesting. I wonder how that connects. Y'all. Like, Cardigan deserves everything that it got. You know? What a beautiful... Just like... That's like the song of Folklore. Is that called a pièce de résistance? Like, if you had to describe or define an album with one thing, The One. That's like the motto. That just like perfectly encapsulates what Folklore is in Cardigan. If you didn't listen to anything else, I feel like it was a perfect lead single. You know what I mean? The way that that song builds upon itself, the way that it opens up, the way that it just, like those, oh my God, that last, the bridge of that song. If you haven't heard the TikTok sound of like just the harmonies in the background, oh my gosh. It's just such an immaculate experience. It's just layered, like the lows, the stacked of harmonies on the low ends, and then the stacked highs, like that bleeding, like that. Just this pattern is just, she's insane for that, you know? God, yeah. Cardigan too. It feels like, it's funny. It's kind of a sad song about this, like the person choosing between the two loves, you know? And it's almost like, you know, in the end, they come back to her. And it's kind of like a song of hope, I feel, you know? It's like she believed, she knew, she had to wait it out, but she knew all along that he would come back to her. And I kind of like that aspect of hope. I don't know if that's exactly what she was going for, but like, you know, it's more of the turmoils and the ups and the downs, but I like the attention to hope is kind of what I gather from that. But like, even in the worst, even in the end, even in the tragedy, there's hope. You know, you never know. So that feels really special to me. God, just like the craziest lyrics in this song, really on this album. I mean, hello, this is really where Taylor Swift's like pen game just opened up even more. The lyric, leaving like a father, running like water. That is insane. But going back to the bridge, I mean, the real lyric, you drew stars around my scars, but now I'm bleeding. Ugh, God, I got chills again. It's like somebody who's able to patch up the scars of somebody's past and help them to heal. And now she's bleeding. Like the help that was given there is like falling and crumbling. Ugh. And Peter losing Wendy, this is like our introduction to her loving and telling the story of fairy tales and Peter Pan and the Lost Boys and all that jazz. Like, I knew you'd haunt over all my what ifs. Like, if you've ever been in a relationship or maybe even a friendship or any form of balance between two people and you are friends or more, and then you have nothing and you're like, well, what if? Like, what if I did this differently? What if I did that differently? What if they think this? What if they want that? Like, the picture, the way that she's able to just like relate to anybody's relationship is just freaking unfair, you know? So, yeah, Cardigan is that song, you know what I mean? Cardigan just does it. Like, golly.